You know, it's a big problem going on in this life, y'all. It's a huge problem in this world. You know, you got so much adultery going on, fornication going on, that marriage isn't even in the picture for a lot of people. You know, but the ones who are married, they ain't faithful. See, another problem is that a lot of wives are not submitting to their husbands. A lot of wives are not submitting to their husbands. A lot of husbands are not submitting to their wives. A lot of men don't even love their wives. They sleeping around on them and stuff. They, messing with their friends or something. They're not submitting to their wives. They're not loving their wives, like Christ said. And the women ain't submitting to their husbands, like Christ said. A lot of women don't want to be married because they want to be out here doing their own thing. I don't want to be committed to one man. I gotta have multiple. A lot of men saying this. I don't want to be committed to one woman. Man, I need to go explore some more. See, and that's a problem going on right there. You know, a lot of people are not submitted. They're not submitted to each other. That's why Satan is running wild in these marriages, because these people are not submitted to each other. So let me just talk about this in this video of how a woman should submit to her husband. And a husband should love his wife. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Spiritual J, man, coming back at you again with another video. I hope everybody's doing well. Y'all staying safe out here. You focus on righteousness and stuff. But let's just get right into it, man. So, a woman should submit to her husband. Ephesians 5:22 speaks about that clearly. Woman, submit to your husband. Okay? And how in verse 25, how it also speaks about how a husband should love his wife as Christ loved the church. You see, it's a lot of people out here, it's a lot of women who don't want to submit to their husbands. They just don't want to, because they can't accept the fact. And not all women is like this, though. Not all women is like this. But some women, they don't want to submit to their husbands because they feel like they're the ones that could be in charge, that they don't need no man. A lot of them be like, I don't need no man. I don't need no man. These men ain't this. These niggas ain't this. These niggas ain't that. Well, I find that, it's kind of funny how a lot of them that say that, as soon as they say that, they go on Facebook talking about they need a man, talking about posting a picture saying goals. So they got their little diagram, or wherever it's called. They got the 4 pictures going up. They say in 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. So basically saying that in those times, that's how they want their life to be growing, progressing. But it's not, because you got a lot of women out here who don't want to submit to their husbands. They say they don't want to be with no man, but they stay there hollering because they single. And you got a lot of men out here who just don't want to submit to a woman, don't want to be committed to one woman. So this world is just 50-50. It's messed up all around. It's just messed up all around, man. You got, let's say it like this. Let me just go in a little bit. I don't know how many relationships that I see on a daily basis. And I'm talking about marriages. Let's talk about marriages. How many marriages that I see where you got the woman out here paying the bills, and the man, sometimes he's sitting at home, ain't doing nothing, scratching his butt, doing something, playing the video games. Now I can see if he's sitting at home and he work from home, or he's self-employed, he got his own business, or he just got a lot of money in his account that he ain't gotta work no 9 to 5 or nothing. But it's a lot of them out here who allow the woman to pay all the bills. The man pay all the bills. You might catch him paying one bill, but he ain't really doing nothing. just lazy, not working, ain't doing nothing. And you got a lot of women out here who wants a man to take care of them. A lot of women out in this world is looking for a man to take care of them. And then, oh man, don't let it be to where a woman she make enough money to provide for herself, and there she goes, she makes so much money that she's screaming every day, I don't need no man, I make this much money, I make that much money. Childish. It shouldn't matter how much money you making, because at the end of the day, you can't take none of that money with you. So be in this world, hollering about your money, hollering about how many bank accounts you got, how much shoes you got, what type of shoes you got, and all that stuff. Man, keep hollering about all that stuff, but ask yourself, where's your soul going when you die? Where's your soul going? Because we all know where that money going. Into somebody else's bank account. We all know where that little fancy car going. We know where that Birkin bag going. Yeah, we know where all that stuff going when you die. Shoot, they're not gonna bury it with you. So a lot of them can keep, screaming about how much money they make and all that, but you don't really see a lot of men doing that. A lot of men don't scream like. Now I ain't gonna say all men, because there is some men in this life who always talking about how much money they got, talking about this, talking about I got this many cars and stuff, But it's not too many men that do that. But I do see a lot of women doing it, and I'm not talking against women or nothing, because I love me some women, man. I love the women. Oh man, I love the women, But you got a lot of low life bums out here for these dudes. They more focused on having multiple females in their phone. So sometimes I can understand where a woman don't respect her man because he keep running over on her, especially if they married and she keep catching him cheating. I'm gonna tell you this for me. If I was married and I caught my woman cheating, it's only gonna take one time. I don't believe in second chances when it comes to cheating. That's just me. Y'all different. Y'all could be different, but that's me. I don't believe in second chances when it comes to cheating. I don't believe in cheating being a mistake. Cheating is not a mistake. I keep meaning to make a video about that. I'm gonna make a video about it. But cheating is not a mistake. I know some people might disagree with me, because those are ones who cheated before. Those are ones, and it's okay for you to disagree, even if you haven't cheated before. It's alright for you to disagree with me, but don't be that type of one who be gullible. Don't be so gullible that somebody cheating on you, you take them back, and then now you took them back. Now that boosted their head up for them to be confident, for them to be comfortable with you. That if they do get caught cheating again, you gonna take them back. Don't be that gullible, because I see a lot of people that's gullible. It's a lot of gullible people. There's a lot of gullible people, y'all, and it's sad. It's sad, and it's a lot of, and that's the reason why a lot of women don't submit to their husbands. A lot of women don't want to hear that scripture that a woman should submit to her husband, that the man is the head of the household. The women don't want to, some of them don't want to hear that, because the men that they see on a daily basis, they can't respect that. How can you respect a man who just play video games all day? How can you respect a man who like to cheat on you? How can you respect a man who put his hands on you? Now that's some examples of a reason why I can understand about a woman not submitting to her husband and want to leave him. I can understand that, but a lot of women, they don't want to submit, just because they don't want to. They feel like they okay, that that they should be the head of the household, that a man should bow down to them. A lot of women think that a man should bow down to them. Not all of them, but a lot of them do. And guess what? Life don't work that way. Some men will bow down to you. I see some gullible men. Some men out there, they out there buying this girl everything. I don't care how much money I have. If you ain't my girl, or if you ain't my wife, and you already asking me for all this materialistic stuff or all this stuff, and we only been talking for like a month or something, I'm just gonna look at you and just laugh. I mean, for real, I'm gonna give me a good chuckle out of it. Might giggle a little too hard, but yeah, you tripping. You know, but you know, and I can understand that. I can truly understand that about a woman who don't submit to no low life bum. But that's why the Bible speaks clearly of how a man should be. You know, about how a man should really be. A lot of these men out here, they ain't what a man should be. They what a mama's boy is. They what a mama's boy is. They submit to mama. A lot of them submit to mama. A lot of them don't even submit to God. They don't submit to their wife. They don't submit to anybody. But they submit to mama though. Uh-oh. How many times mama's boys destroy their marriages? You know, mamas destroy so many marriages in this life. Past, in future, and in the present. You know, how many stuff is going on right now? You got mama's boys and the wife want to have alone time with y'all, but you got the mom always trying to be in your business and stuff. I love my mama to death, man. I do. My mom know I love her. But goddamn, you think you gonna be in my business, mom? If you come across this video, love you. But my mama know, my mother know right now. Don't be in my business. It's alright, you know, if I want you to know something, I'll let you know or I'll ask you about it. But don't just be in my business talking about, oh, you, did you and her do this? Did you and her do that? When did you and her go in here? When you and her gonna plan that? Mom, ain't none of your business. It's none of your business. Point blank, period. I know a lot of people want to say that to their mama. Oh, that's my mama. That's my mama. I'm not about to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you why I would. So, I can understand why a lot of women don't submit to their husbands. But that's scripture, though. You got to submit to your husband. But a man should be a man, though. A man should take care of his business. Then, that's when a woman will submit to him. You can expect, fellas, you can't expect your woman to submit to you if you out here just playing video games all day. That's all you do, just play video games. Ain't trying to spend no time with her, spend no time with the kids. You probably spend like a couple minutes with them, then you going back to a video game. You more focused on your freaking ugly cars. You more focused on your on busted up shoes and stuff. Don't care how much money you pay for them. You can go step outside and step in the mud or get caught with some bleach or something happen when you driving or you freaking lose your shoe somewhere. Don't matter how much money you paid on them. The shoe gone now. But women you should submit to your husband though. You should submit to your husband. You know, and let it be known. You know, if your husband ain't doing what he's supposed to do, you know, talk to him. Don't just go out and just cheat on him, or go out and just, you know, try to talk to his brother or his best friend or his daddy. Don't do that. Or if you got some milfs out here, she trying to talk to her husband's son. But y'all, it's very important that wives submit to your husband. Submit to your husband. You know, if your man is trying to be the man in a relationship, let him be the man and step back and take your place. Step back and, you know, be what you supposed to be. Let's say it like that. Or what's a better way to say it? Stay in your lane. Let's say it like that, ladies. And I'm talking to the ladies now. A lot of ladies need to stay in their lane. A lot of ladies be hollering about men ain't this, men ain't that, men ain't this, men ain't. Every man is not the same. Every man is not the same. Stop comparing one man who broke your heart to the next man who walked by him. You know, every man is not the same. There's some women in this life right now who's in love with their husbands because their husbands are men. But there's a lot of women in this life right now who can't stand their husband because he's a mama's boy. He won't take care of his responsibilities. He'd rather pay for a PlayStation Network than to pay the water bill. He'll rather pay for some $400 pairs of shoes than to pay the freaking cable bill. So y'all, ladies, submit to your husbands. Submit to your husbands because that's scripture. That's what's supposed to happen. That's how it's supposed to be. And men, love your husband. Men, love your wives. I say a husband. Love your wives, man. Love your wives. Don't put your hands on her. Don't kick her down. Don't kick her down the steps. Bust her up upside her head. Throw her out the window. No, that's not loving your wife. Come on, fellas. That's not loving your wife. I don't know who taught you that. I don't know. You watched too much UFC growing up. You watched too much boxing growing up, or something. I don't know. You thought you was John Cena or The Rock or something. I don't know what's going on with these men. Maybe they playing too much video games. But that's not how it should be. Submit to your wives, fellas. And ladies, submit to your husbands. So, like, comment, and subscribe. I ain't about to say too more. I said everything I had to say. I don't want to be talking y'all head off. But, yeah, y'all, take this word to heart. Share with somebody who need to hear it, that you know that need to hear it. Make sure that you liking the video and you subscribe. Don't just watch the video and you ain't subscribed, y'all. Come on now. You know, I'm out.